Hello and welcome. You guys are in the chat. I've been scrambling a couple last minute things trying to get some graphics ready, chatting with Shasta, getting his shot set up. You guys have been in here. Are we early? Tyler fell asleep. Carl says, I'm going to guess Proline Flex Shasta Canes, Proline Flex Bonsai, Proline Squall. Good guess. I'm not going to say until the announcement, but you should have, hopefully you guessed on the Facebook post. What's up, Sep? Sep thinks there's an ice disc in there. Kelly, wish I could stay and join y'all. Back to the warehouse I go. More discs out the door. Yes, it's been a crazy week. We got a disc restock, and the dealers have been so supportive, but also so, grabby. Dealers are just so selfish these days, They're trying to get their hands on everything. Zach says, you're doing the Lord's work, KG. All right. Well, we are going to have some fun. I need to share this stream out to Facebook really fast. Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me okay. Live now. Super selfish. Hey, Ben, what's up? Ben, I get to see you in a couple days. How about that? Impulse Games, which is most of the way anybody ever plays games, says, I wonder if we're going to see the Hypercane out. That would be fun, Impulse. Spoiler alert, there's nothing about that in this live. Caesar says, did I miss the announcement? Yes, you did. We already had Shasta on. They're sold out, by the way, and it was great. We did all that in 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Hiding from work. Love it. All right. Well, we're going to have some fun. We're going to bring in Mr. Shasta here in a second. We're going to announce the 2021 Tour Series. And then I have a couple other stock things to talk about after that. You can see something spinning in the background. Oh, man. Oh, you can. Guys, look. Teaser. Oh, and look, there's the other two. What is it? Look at this. Easter egg. That is the first one we're going to talk about. You can see it's got a little circle around the edge, so that's the only hint you get. Enhance it. Yeah, I do like the movies. Zoom in. Enhance it. That's not how pixels work. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I shared this to DGA all day. Guys, do me a favor. I'm not streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Just with all the other moving parts with this, I decided to keep things simple and just stream on Facebook. So if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button. That'll help it come up in more people's YouTube feeds. And if you are so inclined, click the little arrow, the share-o. Oh my gosh, guys, we just portmanteaued the crap out of that. That's what I'm calling that from now on. Please hit the share-o and consider sharing this live stream to wherever you want to share it to. It's a big announcement and it's going to be super fun. I'm going to share it to one other place that I haven't yet. Okay. Liked. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Without further ado, I say let's bring in the man himself, Let's get this party started. Shasta Criss, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
What's up, Shasta? Looking good?
Hi, Tyler. Thanks. Feeling good. Up
Where?
here in uh, Becker, Minnesota would be the closest town. Pretty much out in the country, though, about 20 minutes from the Airborne Preserve.
Lucky?
Yeah, definitely. It's been up here for almost 2 weeks and
Okay.
had a little bit of all the spring weather you could expect in April in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Some nice sunny days and a lot of cold, some snow, but it's been really fun.
Have you been out at the preserve all day, every day?
Um, Almost, pretty much. It's the place to be. I definitely I drove here from Austin, Texas, which was about 12 about it ended up being about a 14-hour drive. Did
Okay.
it in two stints and then got out of the car and got to play the first round at the brand new course at the preserve, the Red Fox. So I got to play with my good buddy Paul Oman and Kale and a handful of other guys that helped build the course, and they all waited right around for me to show up, and we got to play the first round. That was I guess tomorrow would have been 2 weeks ago on Saturday, and then woke up and there was a Minnesota doubles series event going on, and me and Paul partnered up and ended up taking the W in that one where we played.
That's awesome.
In the morning, we played a regular best shot doubles on the links course, then alternate shot at Timberwolf, and I got to ride on the shoulders of my buddy Paul, and we took down the win.
Doubt it. Doubt it. I'll bet you guys were arm in arm.
We're great partners. You know, it was the first time we'd ever partnered up doing doubles like that, but we're good partners in life as it goes. So it definitely we picked each other up when we needed to, for sure.
Yeah. I was going to
Yeah.
ask you about Red Fox because I saw those posts on Instagram. I wasn't aware that it was on the same property as the preserve.
Yeah, it's right on the same property. It's actually a little plot of land that's owned by somebody else, and it was like a very forested little part, but it kind of was in between where the course was. And yeah, Kale proposed, building a course there while they're, because it's the land is for sale, but they're just like it'll probably be developed someday. And they're like, yeah, go ahead, build a course there. So
That's awesome.
it's great. It's a perfect complement. It's definitely the more shorter, a lot more birdie opportunities kind of courses versus the other two. So a little bit more beginner friendly, but the shots are you can definitely get in trouble. You gotta execute the shots out there, and yeah, super fun. There's
Yeah.
one water hole where I lost one of my 2019 Tour Series Hurricanes, and I haven't got it back yet. It was kind of a bummer.
Uh,
So whoever gets that back from me is getting a nice reward.
um, the preserve, because it was Earth Day at the preserve last year, right? That we got that
Yes.
footage from Terry Miller. I loved watching you play in that.
Oh,
And
thanks.
everybody in the chat probably has seen you play, probably seen you on footage before. But guys, Shasta is like one of the smoothest, straightest throwers. You got distance too. Don't sleep on Shasta's ability to absolutely bomb those pro line. You have those 2018 icon stamped hurricanes you like to throw. Is that what that is?
Yeah, those yellow ones, those yellowish orange ones with the icon stamp, those ones have definitely become my go-to. Control and distance. They have a lot of good glide, and those, along with my other Tour Series Hurricanes, they all just kind of complement each other.
And we're gonna get to the 2021 Tour Series in a second, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you personally, dude. Congrats on the start of your season. You've been like absolutely shredding all these tournaments during 2021, and it's been incredibly fun to watch. You have you have four like top three finishes, right? And don't you have two wins?
Um, yeah, I think in MP40 I have I think two-thirds and two wins. Yeah, I got back-to-back wins in Texas at the Open at Belton and Texas States, and that was awesome. Got
That's
a
so cool.
really really cool, one of the coolest trophies I've ever got at the Texas States. It's this custom made belt buckle, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
yeah.
that was your picture in the roundup that week. Was just the belt buckle. I thought that was an awesome trophy.
Thank you. Yeah, it's incredible. I had to go to like a true Western leather store to find a belt that suited it. So,
Oh, nice. Have you wear it around now?
well,
Thumbs in the belt
I
buckle.
gotta wear it once in a while. I definitely strutted it my first night out in Texas, though. After that, I had to wear it. But
It's like the exact
yeah,
opposite of a Grip 6 streamlined ergonomic belt buckle. It's like, no, throw all that. We want a hubcap,
we
that
want sharp edges. It can be used for
sharp edges.
self-defense. Yeah, you're definitely.
Exactly.
It's like a shield for that area of your body.
One thing that stuck out to me, I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of your thirds. You were leading going into the last round. You were on a card with Rico. What tournament am
Hmm.
I thinking of?
That was probably the memorial.
The Memorial. Thank you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he was on commentary, and one of the things that he said about you, even though you didn't win that one, I remember him saying Shasta's like the best player out there, and he let us have this one, man. Like he was like we're all trying to catch up to him. I thought that was so cool to hear from Steve Rico, who is obviously a legend
Yeah,
of the
we've been
game.
competing together for quite a long time, and I got all the respect in the world for him, and there's no way I'm a better player than him. But I felt like, yeah, I remember that comment he made, and it didn't surprise me. He's such a supportive competitor, and he says it how it is. But that was that was Pete's day, man. He came out
Mm,
and earned it, and I definitely didn't play very well on Sunday, and was still getting into the swing of things of playing 4 round tournaments, especially back to back between Vegas, and was battling a neck injury and was actually quite surprised just to be in position to win the tournament. So
yep.
yeah, it's all good, and that was one to grow on for when I went to Texas, and
Yeah.
I don't really like that feeling of being there in position to win and not getting it because it
No.
happened in Vegas too. But I was able to hold off for a couple of them in Texas, so that was an awesome follow up to that, and that's kind of how my career has always been. It's never been easy. I've always had to work really hard for it, and that's the way I want it.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to start by congratulating you. I mean, you've been just absolutely shredding and just playing so good. I'm so excited to watch you in person here coming up at DDO and then the tournaments the rest of this year. So,
Well, thanks. I look forward to it too. It's really exciting, and I'm really grateful to be able to be here doing this and be on tour all year this year. This is the first year I've committed to doing it full time for the whole season, and it's so far so good. It's amazing. I have such wonderful friends and disc golf family across the country that just make it worthwhile, and I have a home away from home. I feel like wherever I go, and
mm.
it's a big part of success for me. So thanks to everybody who helps that end of it for me. It's a big part of it.
Well, guys, if you have any questions for Shasta, let me know in the comments. There's been a handful of comments coming in. I haven't quite got to Shasta in the Midwest. Woo. Shasta. What did Caesar say? Oh, I feel like these tour series may drain my wallet. Uh, Caesar says I'd be disappointed if they didn't. You gotta come on, keep us employed, Sep. Let's go. Hey Tex, what's up? Moody Juju says, "Come on, 21 Shasta Cane." We're about to find out what it is. No spoilers, but we'll know in a couple minutes. Oh, this is an interesting question. So we'll give him one hint about what it's not. Shasta. Sep asks, what would
Okay.
be your second choice to have as your tour series rather than obviously the amazing one we're about to reveal?
My second choice. Well,
Tough question. I'm putting you on the
well,
spot.
it's
Sep's putting
actually
you on the
not. I
spot.
was just wondering how to word it.
Okay.
I wanted like a swirly glow aftershock, but I got shot down
Ooh.
because we don't do glow as part of our tour series. We keep
Ah,
glow for other avenues, which I understand. So
yeah.
that would be it, but I'm not going to get it. So,
Swir- well, you got third place twice.
but
I
hopefully
mean,
we get
if
a glow aftershock someday. It doesn't
yeah,
have to have my name on it
a
because I
gl-
know there's a lot of aftershock fans that want that disc.
a gl- gl- aftershock. All right, so there you go, Sep. That's what it's not, and that's all the hint that you get. And
Afterglow.
do you know the answer to this, Shasta? Zach asks, how many wins is Shasta up to now for his career? It's an astounding number if I remember right. Do you have any idea? You
I think I
lost
know.
track at 1,000?
That's the lifetime goal. Maybe it might take a couple more lifetimes to get there, but
What
I know how many wins I have. I saw the other day.
can you bulb? Is it like more than
33.
Nice. Okay.
33 wins.
I was about to ask, is it more than 20? I didn't know what the scale
It's
would
it's
be.
more than 20. It's less than 40, and they're all amazing, and I'm yeah stoked with those accomplishments. It's always great to get a W. That's why we play, and hope to get a bunch more.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right, so let's do this. How do we want to do this? I'm looking around at the different shots that I have. What if I put you? Well, what if we just went to yours first,
Okay.
all by itself, and we announce what that is, and then we can come back and chat about it for just a couple seconds. You
All
ready?
right. Sounds good.
Here we
I'm
go.
ready.
The Shasta Criss Tour Series disc for 2021 is da-da!
A hurricane.
It is Moody.
Ooh,
You were
look at
right.
that swirly back.
2021 Shasta Cane Tour Series Hurricane. Beautiful. Let me get you in here with it now. What if I did this? Okay. It's kind of working.
There it is. Beautiful. So happy and proud to have my name on another hurricane. It's such a great disc. I know this one's another swirly, but we kind of veered away from the Pro Line Flex and just went for more of a swirly Pro Line blend this time.
Yeah, I was going to
And
ask about the difference between, kind of you've had a little bit of an evolution with them now because you've had the Hurricane for the last 3 years. So, can you compare this one to the last couple that we've seen?
yeah, so 2019 was a swirly Pro Line Flex. It wasn't the most flexible flex, but pretty flexy, had a nice dome profile. They end up being, I would describe as a neutral to overstable hurricane with good amount of glide. And then in 2020, we kind of did similar, but it came out differently, a little bit more flexy and more understable. I would say a little bit more slower arm friendly because the Hurricane's a pretty wide rim, fast disc, so it's not necessarily the best discs for medium to slow arms. But last year's were definitely more understable. I have more across the board. People were really enjoying them for their go-to drivers. And this year, we're a little bit more on the stiffer side because I know flexi discs aren't for everybody, and these ones are going to be a little bit more on the neutral to overstable side. So it's kind of like a perfect complement to the other ones. I'm really looking forward to feeling them and throwing them. And
Well, that's what I
yeah,
was
if
going
I get
to.
enough time, maybe I'll be throwing them in Kansas next week.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Let me butt in with a different angle here. I'm going to leave your audio on so we can still hear you. But I didn't know if I could do this live or not, but we're going to see. I've got a different one here.
Woo! Look at that one.
It's so pretty. And I want you to tell us about your stamp in a second. But somebody asked what the feel was. I didn't know if this would come across very well in the live, but
Okay.
it's not. It's
I can see there's a little give.
It's a little give. So it's definitely not like stiff, but also it's not flex. I mean, you can definitely tell it is just a good, solid, smooth Pro Line plastic and not, super flexy like the 2020s, or probably not even as much as 2019, like you said.
It looks like the profile, it's got a
Look at
nice,
that. That's
nice
so
slight
pretty.
dome on it type of thing.
Well, and that's another thing I was going to mention. So we haven't thrown them because they literally just got here yesterday, and I'm bringing them to you at DDO. Um, but while I was setting this live up this morning, I had Barrett come over and he ran out and threw the three, which we'll give you reports on those in a second. But the main thing that stood out to Barrett about these in relation to that dome you were just talking about was the glide. He said
Nice.
his report anyway is pretty middle of the road stability compared just exactly like what you were saying, a great compliment to the previous 2 years, but tons of glide. Let's get you back in here.
That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of neutral with a lot of glide is that's kind of my ideal hurricane.
Mm.
So
We'll have to see. It will be very interesting to compare these to that 2018 icon stamped, those yellow hurricanes that you throw. Maybe
yeah, I'll definitely be comparing them to those.
we'll
It's
have to
kind of how
see.
I compare all my hurricanes too.
Yeah.
So
Okay. We've got some comments. Can't wait to throw these Shasta canes from our friend Trevor Harbolt, who just was
woo!
competing in Mid America Open this morning. Yes. Gonna go good with the 2020s. Nasser, that is correct. The swirls are so pretty. I agree, Zach. So you're telling me they go boom, says Ben Leanna. That's what
When
we've
you
only
throw them,
heard.
Ben,
Yeah, exactly. We need to we'll let you well, it's up to Shasta. He'll probably let you throw one at DDO. We'll see. He can be
oh yeah, I want to see him throw it for sure.
see how
Everybody
hard.
can throw one at DDO.
Zach, we are giving away a full set to somebody based on the contest that we have been doing on Facebook. Okay, let's get back to here. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Before we go to the next one, I do have some pictures of let me just do this real fast and run through a
Nice.
handful of different looks, different stamp
Ooh, I
colors,
love the rainbow.
different,
Oh, cool.
right? They got some, and it,
Nice.
I love that this is also the first time that you're seeing some of these pictures.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that one's my favorite right there. Oh, save me
the
that one.
the purple one. Oh, I've got that one. I've got that one here. Yeah, this one is for sure. But I love
Cool.
the dark
Oh,
marbling
nice.
swirls in some of those is just
Yeah,
stunning.
they're beautiful. I love the way that the middle of it looks like like right there it looks like a flower. The hummingbird going for it in the middle of the
Mm.
hurricane.
Mm-hmm. So good. All right. Let's switch back to so there you go, guys. 2021 Shasta Criss Tour Series Hurricane. These will be, just so you know, these are headed to stores soon, but will be available online this coming Friday, the 30th, April 30th, at discgolf.com. So you can't go buy these right now. Check your local retailer. This is the announcement for what they're going to be, but you will be able to get them soon. All right. Number 2. Who should we do next? Should we do Trevor or Matt's next?
Um, let's do Matt.
Okay, let's do Matt. Let me switch a couple things. Okay, you fill time for 15 seconds while I change the name of the disc. Good luck.
Oh, for sure. Well, I didn't really talk about the stamp and the hummingbird at all, but
Oh, thank you.
it's
Yes.
a pretty personal choice with that. I lost a really close friend at the end of last year, and he really meant a lot to me. And at first, on the disc golf course, he really inspired me, but then just inspired me to be a better person and live with even more love. And so it's a homage to my friend Misha. I love you,
Mm,
buddy.
that's awesome. Definitely. Let me put that picture back up so we can see those hummingbirds swirling around in the hurricane. That's beautiful.
Yeah, he was a hummingbird tender. He had a whole, probably about 100 of them that he fed. And so
Wow.
hummingbirds will always remind me of Misha.
Okay, so we are. Oh, I need to set it on the thing. So I'm gonna cut to the
On
BRB.
the thing.
Here it is. Shh.
What's it gonna be? I didn't get a chance to read over what people's guesses were. If anybody nailed it, I bet you somebody did. You DGA fans are too smart.
Okay.
All right,
All right, we're ready.
we're ready. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. Here we go. The 2021 Matt Bell Tour Series
Matt
disc.
Bale.
Oh man, no. I set it on there at an angle. Oh, that's just gonna
Oh,
bug me. Hang
redo.
on, guys. Hang on.
Yeah,
That's not gonna work.
bear with us. We want to be right. We want the reveal to look good.
There we go. Okay. Is dun, dun, dun. Let's do. I like merging when it's in the back like this, so you can see it come around. It is a super clear ice
Wow.
bonsai.
Beautiful. Look at that plastic. Holy moly.
I mean, some of
Awesome.
these are like you're looking through glass. Let me switch to the. We'll come back to this in a second, but let's check out some of the pictures of them.
Awesome. Cool. Oh
And
yeah, I love that color.
against the white background too, it's really not even doing justice how clear and like completely free of sparkle flakes. I mean, it's like a true ice. They're so
Yeah,
fine.
you can really tell though in your other shot, the way it's spinning around, you
Mm-hmm.
can see how the light reflects off the plastic. It almost is picking up the stamp color too. Like
Yeah.
it's getting that. It's beautiful. I really look forward to hucking this one. Bonsai's become, man, I love the pipe one's
Whoops.
great for straight shots, but man, if you want to throw some very controlled hyzers, the bonsai is amazing. I just played a C tier last weekend here in Minnesota, and it was a brand new course for me, and I found myself just leaning on that disc so much because there was a lot of it. Just was so dependable, throwing kind of shots I hadn't thrown before, and it was working good for me. And that's I'd throw the SP is mine, so like these are definitely I could look forward to giving these a whirl.
Okay, we've got a report. And again, guys, these are so new. You're getting this announcement so close to when we've received these that these are early reports on the flight characteristics of the disc. But again, our team member Barrett has taken this out this morning, and also reports on these. He believes a pretty middle of the road stability. So slightly less stable than the first flight bonsai. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he threw it flat, 85%, and got a little baby flex with a healthy finish. Um,
Nice.
yeah, he says very workable. Also, the bonsai glides a lot thanks to the dome. And let me switch to this. I've got the green one that was in those pictures. Yeah, look at this. It's just like
I see.
so clear.
What's the feel? What's it? Is it like stiffness wise or?
It honestly is. I know it's like a completely different plastic, but in terms of stiffness, it feels very similar. A little more give than the
Okay,
Tour
cool.
Series Hurricane, but you can see the dome on these is also pretty significant. So Barrett's
Yeah,
reporting, yeah, a good amount of glide due to the dome. We've
I
got
imagine they'll
some.
be really good for hyzers. That's what I love about the bonsais. I can kind of get them up high, and they'll carry so far left
Hmm.
because of that glide that they have. So it's a really nice disc for when maybe got to get around a tree and then carry another good 100 feet left.
Yeah.
It's yeah, the bonsai, it's filling that slot really well for me. Finding a lot
Ben,
of those shots up here in Minnesota.
yeah. Ben says, "R.I.P. my wallet." Reed says, "That's insane." Nasser says, "Yeah, I'm gonna need that." It
I'll need that.
looks like we've got some OMGs, and I'm going to be broke next Fridays. That's what we're here for, guys. We're here to support you spending all
That's what
your
we
money.
want. Get them
Okay.
while you can because they're going to be gone fast.
No, for real though. Casey Trudeau, team member Casey Trudeau in the chat says, "I'm so
What up,
freaking
Casey?
excited for the Hurricane and the Bonsai. These are some huge releases for the DGA community."
Heck yeah.
Disc
Excited to
golf,
see how you huck them, Casey.
disc golf. Luke also in the chat of TikTok fame. Shasta, are you on TikTok yet? Need to get you on TikTok,
No.
guys. Come on, who thinks Shasta needs a TikTok account? He's got an iPhone now. Let's get this guy a TikTok account.
I'm trying to get with the days and get better at this stuff.
A
You guys got to
disc
help me.
Disc golf Luke says, "Well, maybe this might be my first bonsai." That would be
Yeah.
great, Luke. Okay, let me go back to this. And all right, one last time, let's look through these pictures of the ice.
What a nice color
bonsai.
assortment. Literally every color of the rainbow, it looks like.
Yeah,
It's
some of the
awesome.
stamps really pop off of there, which is super fun. And then we're gonna finish things up now. Okay, so let me get that disc in there. And Trevor, are you still okay? Here we go. Trevor's still in the chat. I wanted to make sure because we are headed to the Trevor Harbolt Tour Series disc. What's it been like having Trevor on our team this year, Shasta?
Oh, it's been awesome, man. I always have loved Trevor's energy and enthusiasm and his love for the game, and he loves to share it with people. It's like he's such a welcome part of the team because, yeah, he fills that bill really well for us. And some of us aren't as outgoing and as good at the social media end, and like he just kills it on that stuff. I love his enthusiasm, the way he shares everything and shares his journey. It's awesome. Love Trevor, and his game is incredible. Had the pleasure of playing with him actually at the Mid America Open a few years ago. It was our first time playing together, and yeah, it was great. Great vibes. I remember I played an awesome round with him. So, and that, yeah, it definitely helps having somebody who's like rooting for you. You can tell. It's like I love that energy when you have that on a card where everybody's rooting for each other and we just want to shred it together. And Trevor's like that. Yeah, buddy.
Okay, I think. Let me pull this up and see. Almost there.
It's worth the wait.
It is. This is Trevor's first Tour Series disc as a member of Team DGA, and we are so excited.
Definitely. Oh, man.
Okay.
I think we're going to do him proud on this one.
No further ado. Gonna wait for it to spin around behind. The 2021 Trevor Harbolt.
Whoa.
Got some swirls. Is
Willie.
a breaker. We've got a swirly Proline breaker.
Dude, look at that thing. Oh my gosh.
Stunning.
Wow. Super stunning. The back's
Trevor.
beautiful, but look at that. Look at that artwork.
Yeah. Let's go to
rocking it.
Let's flip over to this and see a couple more color options here.
He is surfing a shark. Rocking it. Dude, that is so Trevor. I love it. It nailed it.
Yeah, I gotta admit, when I heard the initial reports of, okay, like metalhead, hair flying in the wind, riding on a shark through the surf, I was like, what is happening right now? But
Huh?
this,
How are we going to
it's
put all this in artwork?
oh, and thank you for, yeah, because all of the artwork on all three of these discs were done by Thought Space Athletics. So thank you to them in collaboration with the players, obviously. Oh, wow. Thank you, Caesar. Whoops. Not, I got the title wrong. This is a swirly Proline plastic.
Swirly Pro line breaker. Sweet. Oh my God. This is going to look so beautiful flying in the air under the basket. Man, what a great disc.
Okay, let's switch you over to
Rosa
here.
Breaker knows how awesome and dependable they are.
It has it's been interesting and cool to watch the Breakers kind of rise to fame in our lineup. I mean, it's always been a great disc, but I feel like in the last year specifically, it's gotten a lot more recognition.
Yeah, it's a great mold. It's, from my observations, there's not. It's a. I would describe it as a semi overstable like putt and approach. So
Mm,
if you don't throw super hard, it's a pretty overstable disc. But if you can get a good amount of torque on it, it actually goes pretty straight.
mm-hmm.
So it's which is such a dependable thing. So I feel like for pretty much all arm speeds, it's just a really great dependable disc that just doesn't do anything you don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and slow. It's easy to control the distance of it, and it just feels great in the hand, backhand, forehand. I know Trevor's been loving the breaker. It was a pretty easy decision for him to choose this as his
Mm-hmm.
first Tour Series disc, and I haven't talked to him yet about it, but I already know he's stoked. Look at this thing; it's awesome.
Yeah, he says love my Breakers in the chat. So many people guessed the Tsunami, that he would go with the Tsunami this year, and I know it was a close thing, but yeah, just the utility, the workability, and what a great all around fantastic mold this is led him to
For
ultimately
sure.
select this one. Okay, report from
Man,
Barrett.
they're just pretty. I'd buy it just because it's pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, again, fresh off the truck, if you will. So we're going to get a lot more chances to throw these up at DDO coming up, which is obviously they were sent here. I'll be hand delivering all these discs to the players at the Dynamic Discs Open, and we will be getting some footage of you guys throwing them, getting some reactions, getting some flights on film. So stay tuned for that content. Make sure you're
I look
subscribed
forward to it.
to our channel. So
Ooh.
Casey I've got a different one here. Look at that. Whoa. Casey in the chat says, I'm scared they'll take my SP Flex out of the bag. And from what I heard from Barrett this morning, I think this is going to be a great complement to the SP Flex. You might be more choosing between this and the stock Pro line. Barrett's reported is that this was straight and then straight and then straight and then finished at the
Okay.
very, very end. So just like what you were saying, just something that's dependable to hold and then finish.
For sure. And Barrett, he's definitely on the high spectrum of torque. So it
Yes.
makes sense that it would go pretty straight for him. That's what I was
Yep.
kind of saying about the break.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see how it flies for a little bit slower arm speeds too. So I imagine people will get a little bit more fade out of them, but
Mm-hmm.
that's exciting.
Yeah. Very fun. So, okay, let's go. Let's recap. How can we do this?
Recap.
Someone just messaged, I need all of those. Well, you're going to get your chance. All right. The Shasta Criss Tour Series Hurricane, number one.
That one's mine.
You got it.
Okay.
The Matt Bell Tour
Ooh, I love the blue.
Series Bonsai.
I love the green. I love the orange.
Look at,
Jeez, I love the bright colors. It's like so important to me. I don't want to stress out looking for my discs, and all these fit the bill. They're bright
yeah.
colors. I love it.
Yeah, they definitely pop. You're like a kid in a candy shop right now. I love it.
Yeah, eye candy shop.
Trevor
Oh,
Harbolt
that was
Tour Series Breaker. You know, I did notice, so we got all these pictures taken up at DGA HQ. That blue one right there was not in the box, suspiciously.
this one.
Yeah, that one. I blame Caesar. My guess is that's in Caesar's bag
Yeah,
right now, and it didn't make it to the
you blame Caesar.
stack.
I'll blame Scott.
I don't, not at all. I mean, I was gonna only deliver Trevor 9 of them if that blue one was in the thing, and say, yeah, I don't know, Caesar must have stole it. Sorry, I don't know where. He's like, what's that in your bag? All right, fun times. We've got an exciting lineup, and I am sending out. We are going to be sending out these discs to our retailers soon, if not today. So
Yeah, get them out there.
they will be
These
in
things
a
need to
store.
fly.
And if you haven't talked to your retailer in a minute, go pop in there and say, hey, there's some amazing DGA discs that I need, so get on it. And don't be like rude, but you know, I mean, be firm.
Yeah,
And
I was
these,
already being firm with Kale yesterday about how he needs to get a DGA order in. So
yes, there we go.
yeah, it's happening finally.
DGA discs at the Preserve.
Yes.
And they will be available. All 3 of these molds will be available on our site next Friday, April 30th. So
Sweet.
let's give away a set. What do you say?
Let's do it. It's fun to give away discs.
So this was a fun contest. I put it out on Wednesday and said, guess the discs, the plastics, the molds, and who they go to. Or no, sorry, I didn't say who they go to. Guess the plastics and the molds. Whoever gets the closest will win it. We had tons of comments. Nobody got close.
Not even close.
Nobody was even close, and I was just dying laughing as every successive comment came in, because
That's a tough one. I mean, just guessing one disc correct is a pretty good feat. So
it's a lot of fact. You know, yeah, you got mold and plastic across 3 discs. There's a lot of options, obviously, but I figured just you know, something about an acorn squirrel finding one. You know, like I figured somebody would stumble into it. So
I kind of thought so too. At least get all the molds right.
right. That's
You know?
actually the criteria that I use to select our winner, because again, you'll see this person. Thank you for that message. That is very true. Okay, so the winner of our contest, who is going to be receiving a full set of DGA discs, is Mr. Matthew Montez.
Nice.
This was Matthew's guess. Glow Bonsai,
Okay.
Ice Steady BL, and a special blend Hurricane. And
Well, he
believe
got
it or
2 molds
not,
right.
yeah, it was mainly the fact that he got 2 molds right, and I gave him 1.5 points out of a possible 6.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I guess you get mold and then plastic type.
yeah, and special. I'm saying that the Tour Series plastic is close enough to special blend. It is a special blend of sorts. So Matthew, you are our winner. If I will message you, but if you're watching this, you can send me an email or message me on Facebook, and we are going to get a set of all 3 of these discs out to you. Thank you,
Congrats,
everyone else,
Matthew.
for commenting And once again, guys,
Let us know what you think of them.
Yes, you'll be able to buy these yourself at your local retailer soon or on discgolf.com this coming Friday.
Sweet. Exciting.
Mr. Shasta, great to have you on, and I am so looking forward to getting to hang out with you again this coming week. We're going to have a lot of fun, get some footage, watch you win the DDO.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, it was so I'm up here in Minnesota, and my plan was to play this Earth Day tournament that I played last year. We got a nice Masters field, and but the forecast it's just getting worse as we speak. Basically, like a high of 39 with rain and snow all day.
Oh, wow.
And my plan was to kind of zip down, get the first half of the drive after Sunday, and roll in Monday to get ready for the GBO. But with this forecast, I'm pretty sure I'm going to skip Earth Day this year and just kind of get down to GBO and focus on that one.
Okay.
I try to do it all, but I realize I got to look out after my body, and it's a long drive down there, and playing in that kind of cold and kind of shortening up my practice time is probably not the wisest move. So I think I'm gonna drop out of Earth Day and probably start heading down Saturday tomorrow.
Okay.
Get ready.
Well, along with, I'll keep you around actually for one more announcement, and then I've got just a couple other things to talk about. And how can I do this? What would happen? What would happen if I pushed this button? Ah!
Oh.
Well, we'll let it slide. Just quick announcement, guys. All 3 of the molds for the Tour Series we recently restocked as stock items with our updated stock stamp.
Awesome.
So we've got the Pro Line Hurricane with that new icon stamp. We've got the Pro Line Bonsai, again, icon stamped.
Sweet.
And these are all available at discgolf.com right now. And then actually an SP breaker, a stock SP breaker, all at discgolf.com.
Very cool.
Those have been shipped out to your dealers. I know some of our retailers already have these in stock, so check those places out too, but you can also get them on our site. Okay, Mr. Shasta, you got anything else for us?
Not much. I just, like I said, I'm so excited and so privileged to be able to have my name on a hurricane again, and I really look forward to giving them a huck, especially that one right there.
This one's yours. I'm gonna bubble wrap it.
And I can't wait to hear how much all y'all love them too. It's one of my favorite things to get messages from you saying how much you love, a specific Tour Series disc with my name or somebody else's name on it. It's just, it's like sometimes I got to pinch myself because, I feel very blessed. And, thanks so much for the support over all these years, everybody. And, still paying attention to this Masters age player and still trying to grind hard, trying to be the best disc golfer I can be. So rock on.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and I will see you in a couple days.
Sounds good. Look forward to it.
Have a good one.
All right. See you in Kansas.
Bye-bye. All right. The last thing that I have, we talked about Tour Series. Make sure I don't forget anything. Tour Series, we gave away a set. We announced the restock of those same molds, Pro Line Hurricane, SP Breaker, Pro Line Bonsai. I wanted to mention that we have I've got a couple new products for us. Let me get to it really fast. Oh, I'm actually, I could just stand up. I'm actually wearing this one right now. So we've got a new, whoa. No. Hang on. There we go. A new performance polo. I just stood up, just so you know, that's me. Performance Polo. And this is an incredibly comfortable. I'm wearing it. Super, super comfortable. It's got the sleeve hit with the logo and the DGA, the basket icon on there. It's very lightweight, but super high quality. It's good and stretchy. I mean, there's some give to it, but very, very comfortable. So you'll be able to get those at your local retailers soon and on discgolf.com. Lastly, I know we've chatted about it before. I'll just pull up one picture of each. We have some pins now. So there's the DGA basket icon pin, and you can go to discgolf.com to check that out as well. And then there's a different style also, which looks like this. So it's kind of this one's more of a rectangular. Well, it is a rectangle. I won't say more of a. With the DGA logo on it, discgolf.com. Love that one. And then this one's a little more minimal with the DGA basket icon. Okay. I think that's it. We've got, we're going to be busy the next couple days, next couple business days, getting all these Tour Series discs going out to stores, as well as the restocked stock discs. But you guys can get most of that besides the Tour Series at discgolf.com right now, and Tour Series will be available there on Friday. All right, what did I miss in the chat? Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for being active. Is it too late to submit my guess? That's funny. Casey says, I'll be getting 10 each. Matthew says, thank you so much. You are welcome. The new stock stamps are fire. That stamp is sick. Thank you. Just recently started throwing DGA, still converting my bag, loving the plastics and company overall. And we love you, Impulse Games. That's a nice shirt. Thanks, Zach. I think so too. I thought it looked, I mean, the pictures, it's just a really classy, minimal looking polo. But then, I mean, the second I put it on, I was like, wow, this is amazingly comfortable. And it's the performance polo. So you know what's going to happen is you put it on and you'll get 5 strokes better guaranteed or no money back. All right. Well, with that, I think that we have about covered everything that we need to cover. Have a good weekend. I'm going to get back to prepping for the DDO. Again, we will be going up. I will be going up Tuesday to film a practice round with Matt, Shasta, Trevor, Noah, Ben. Barrett is going to come with me. We've got all sorts of people, and it is going to be a ton of fun. Hopefully get some shots. No, not hopefully. Definitely get some shots of each of the guys throwing their own Tour Series discs. Hopefully get some fun stuff as well. Very much looking forward to that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for throwing DGA. Thanks for all your support. Have a great weekend. If you're competing, good luck. If you're not competing, have fun. Have fun if you are competing. Good luck if you're not competing. I think we covered it. Ben flies in Monday. Let's practice. Nice. I'm excited. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. Signing off, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good weekend throwing DGA discs.